Yeah, hey everyone, Brian from Bear Bull Traders here. It is Wednesday, May 27th. Just got off a plane coming back east, and just want to get a quick video in before I hit the hay. I'm sure I'll be up early because I'm on Eastern time now. So really interesting day in the market today. You can see here, gap up on the Dow, sold right off. Nasdaq really didn't gap up, actually sold off. But you can see how all the markets came ripping back today. And that's why I was looking for this. We were in the day trading room. We were looking for the reversal. Kept mentioning we are going to get a reversal. It's just a matter of time because the buying crew was just waiting on the sideline to jump in there. Just wanted to point something out. It's kind of interesting when I'm looking at these charts. You can see how previous day close is is always an interesting area for support. Can see here on the Nasdaq when we got up to previous day close, we hesitated here. There was a and then on the S&P, you can see here bounced off the previous day close, then failed, and then came back up, kind of hesitated there, kind of went through it, hesitated, and then off to the races. So you can see here previous day close is kind of always an interesting area to trade around if you're looking for an area of support or resistance where you're going to get some pullbacks. Like here's a nice pullback and then continuation. Here's a nice heads up pullback and then continuation. So again, previous day close always interesting level to watch. And it was the financials that really performed today. Industrials and the real estate market up. You can see technology, healthcare were the ones that actually lagged on the day and also lagging on the week, which is kind of interesting because they've been the strong ones leading us out of this. And now we're getting a rotation into financials. We always talk about rotation of money coming in and out of things. And you can see here, we definitely are coming out of the healthcare technology basic materials trades and financials have been the ones that have been heading to the top of the rising to the top, as they say. So let's just take a quick look at the indexes before I call it a night here. I'm going to make this a short one. And yeah, you can see here on the transports, I mentioned this, it looked like it was going to break down here, but we've had a week and a half here now of really nice gains. RSI heading up on the transports. Volume's been very strong in the last couple of days here. Super powerful. Stochastics getting up into the overbought range. Same in the MACD heading higher. Yep, buying continues. I know some of our traders, Thor, Andrew, had really huge days today in the market. It was just a great trading market, particularly today. And of course, I unfortunately had to leave after the open, had some stuff to do, and unfortunately didn't get but I still had a great morning before I had to head off. So you can see here on the 10-year, really, we're just narrowing into a very thin range. Again, I've mentioned this before, it's just a battle between the bond guys and the Fed. I'm sure the bond guys would like rates higher, but the Fed's really fighting that, keeping those rates down. So you can see here, Dow really did start to break out on Tuesday, and then we looked like we had a big sell-off right at the open, and then a continuation move higher on decent volume, building volume a bit. RSI heading up, MACD looking good. Wow, stochastics are strong. So again, a strong day in the Dow. And the small caps really kind of an interesting day. Let's take a look at let's look at the 15-minute chart on this. Yeah, you can see here, gapped up, really sold off hard, and then just stair-stepped all the way back up. Nice trending move all the way back up. Crazy. Just crazy markets. Never seen anything like this. And the Qs, of course, this, as I mentioned, seems to be a rotation out of technology right now. Technology's had a big run. You can see here we're almost right back up to that February high, and rejected it here yesterday, and then really did a pretty strong pullback today, bounced off the 20 moving average, and we're probably going to consolidate in this range. I'm just thinking we're just going to maybe chop sideways, but you can see here stochastics, when they get really overbought, we always end up with a bit of a pullback here, pull back in this area here. So, and the SPY breaking out, you can see here that's that critical 200-day moving average. You can see here we rejected it yesterday, but it looked like we were going to reject it today, but proved us wrong on volume, no less. And you can see here RSI still rising, stochastics getting a little overbought here, but trend is your friend, and I would say it's hard not to look at this and think trend is still strong and upward. Dollar kind of, it's interesting. It's just chopping here along in this range, not really doing much of anything. Strength in the dollar and the VIX. VIX, despite the day we had, the VIX really didn't give up much. Had quite a range today, but really indecision candle on the VIX today. Interesting on that. You would have thought on a day like that where we ended strong, the VIX would have headed down, but it looks like we may be trying to hold this level. So anyway, I'm not going to throw up any stocks I have on watch, except I did take one trade that I had on my watch list from the weekend. Took this one because it started to break out. Unfortunately, it isn't following through, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. But that is the one stock that was in my trading plan that I laid out. Other than that, I've been trading TNA, and also let's just take a look at keeping an eye on gold. It's been really selling off, but maybe we're going to find a bit of a base here. So I'll be watching the gold tomorrow, and this is the miners trades nugget. I'm preferring now maybe looking at GDX. And again, we had a bit of a reversal candle here, so we'll be looking for maybe some bottoming action here and continuation higher. So that's it, everybody. I'm going to call it a night. So this is my book on Amazon, How to Swing Trade, if you haven't checked it out. It's there, and we shall look forward to seeing you in the morning. Live on YouTube, 8:30. Carlos and Norm starts the pre-market show. Because I've been on the East Coast time, I've been able to take that in. It's a great little preemptive education on, and taking a look at stocks we're going to watch, see what's in play, and then of course we'll be trading the market at 9:30 when we open on Eastern time. So we'll probably see you all in the moderating chat room in the morning. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good night.